Hey everybody, Coach D'Angelo here. Thanks for popping back in because in this particular segment, I want to unveil our attraction model marketing concept that fits perfectly into our framework of our tribe-like culture that we practice here at Exit Realty Nexus in Minnesota. Now, as I mentioned in my Teal Talk, there are really two types of agents out there, aren't there? The ones that really absolutely love where they are, and the other ones that feel they're in business all by themselves. That's the agent that we love to attract. So we want to cultivate a garden that attracts those agents from every member, every level of our concept. The model that I want to introduce, the concept that I want to introduce is called the PASS marketing strategy. And PASS has an acronym, PASS, and there's a strategy for each level of that particular acronym. If you want to attract sellers or buyers or agents, I'm going to simply give you two elements. One is for attracting sellers. And this concept applies for all three, by the way, if you want to attract sellers, buyers, or agents, either one. So I'm going to give you a concept where we can attract sellers, and we can apply it in the form of print, digital media, blog, video, any given capacity, utilizing the same copy in the strategy. And then the second example that I'm going to give you is how to maybe consider attracting agents versus what everybody else seems to be doing. So those are the two concepts that I'm going to apply in this example. So I need to do a screen share for you. So let me just get right into that. The screen share. And let's start with the seller concept. Now, in this example, I'm just going to give you an expired letter format, but this can apply in video, and we want to attract sellers, all right? And you know what type of letters the sellers are already getting, like, we specialize in selling homes other agents couldn't sell, and all that egocentric types of marketing that they're getting, and they're getting hassling phone calls and all of that. And this is a very unique way to attract the sellers who are frustrated with all of the marketing that's going on from the traditional, I'm the biggest, I'm the best, and I specialize in just doing this. All right, so this particular strategy works. So remember the acronym PASS. The P stands for problem, and the opening lines involve setting up the problem. So here in this case, we have an expired listing, and we're going to send multiple letters, the same letter over and over again, okay? And by the way, the second or third letter, what we oftentimes do is we'll crumple up the letter first, so there's all kinds of wrinkles in it. Then we'll straighten it all out, and then we'll write in red at the top, please don't throw me out again. So that could be a concept that you can inject in this one here. But here's the P. We're going to set up the problem. Now that your home didn't sell, you've had a wave of agents promising you that they can get the deal done. You've heard the story over and over, and you're not buying it. See, we just presented the problem in concise copy. Now, at this point, you're probably frustrated, disappointed, and likely pretty annoyed because your phone hasn't stopped receiving annoying texts and calls from other agents. Now you've agitated them. Take it a little deeper. If a home doesn't sell, it's for three reasons. Number one, it was priced incorrectly. Number two, it didn't get enough exposure, or number three, it wasn't presented properly. So what we've done is we start to set them up to, oh, yeah, it could be one of those three things. And look what we do very, very passively in the next line. Now, if you believe the reason your home didn't sell is because of number one, price, you don't need another agent. You just need to lower the price. You see what we just did? However, if you believe the reason the home didn't sell because of number two or number three, this is where our experience can help you sell for top dollar because of our reverse marketing strategy. Now, of course, you can change that any part of this letter as you're going forward. Take it deeper. Now, the setup is all set up. That's the S. Now we want to give them the solutions. And the solution is absolutely brilliant at the very end. I've reviewed your home in the multiple listing service, and I believe you're missing several key marketing tactics that I'd be happy to share with you. I'm also confident your home could sell for X dollars. Even if you're not planning on relisting your home, I'd love the opportunity to share with you my insight on what to do to ensure that you don't have that experience again. Just give them a phone number. And of course, I give them my QR code that takes them to my business card that has multiple other resources that might encourage that seller to say, this person knows what they're doing and they're doing something differently, right? So that's the first one. We use the past marketing strategy. P is the problem. A agitates a bit. First S is setting them up for a strategic solution at the end with a simple call to action. Let's go into the second marketing strategy. And this one I'll use as an example. And again, by the way, either one could be video script, digital marketing, blog, whatever platform, but we're using the same past marketing strategy, the concept of creating the problem up front. Now, I mentioned there were two types of agents, and we're talking about the agents who feel they're in business by themselves. So here's present the problem, the P. Now that you, by the way, the marketer probably saw some sort of ad. They're looking for different organizations. They saw some digital ad where they can get some additional support or additional training. They click on it, and here's your video script. The P is the problem. Now that you've settled into your real estate career, you're likely noticing a wave of brokerages promising you that their business model and their business suite of training tools and technology are superior to anything out there, and you're not buying it. We brought the problem there, right? At this point, you're probably frustrated, disappointed, and likely feeling you're in business for yourself, and you're mostly by yourself. If that's the case, it's likely for three reasons. Number one, you're simply not applying yourself. Number two, your current environment is not really helping you grow. And number three, your current environment seems out of touch with the changes in the industry. However, if you believe the reason you're in business, your business has plateaued is because you're simply not applying yourself, right? That's number one. You may need to consider another broker. You don't need to consider another brokerage. You may simply need to hire a coach. See what we did there? We're setting them up for a solution to passively connect with your organization. However, if you believe the reason your business could be much better if you were in a more supportive environment that allows accountability and leadership development, our environment at Exit Realty Nexus might be just for you. If you want to simply test drive our training platforms from a virtual capacity, click here, right? So the solution is, oh my goodness, can we test drive this? Like we can just stay where we are and test drive Exit Realty first? So yes, you can stay where you are and virtually test drive our business suite of training, tools, and technology from either our virtual pass to our training meetings or coming into one of our offices across the state of Minnesota. To access the virtual class, we give them, and we let them know when the meetings are. Tuesdays, 9:30 Central Standard Time. It's all pretty straightforward, right? And so providing them with the opportunity to access our virtual pass is really quite critical. And at the end of the day, it's passive. It allows them to take a peek. It allows them to be attracted to your own culture, and they get to experience and witness the culture of your training meetings by just popping in on Tuesdays. And obviously, once they're popping in, they really can get a feel that they're in business for themselves, but they're not by themselves when they come to our platform, because the tribe-like culture is really an innovation that out-trumps any technological innovation. So when you're building a tribe-like culture and you're attracting people to pop in, take a peek, and see what it's like, then you're going to go on beyond another level, in my opinion. You're going to be onto something special. So here's my QR code. And when you download it, you'll see that there are links that attract them to our weekly business training meetings. And it says right on the link that they can pop in virtually at any time. And of course, if they want to develop a truly effective team, they will land on this webpage where you saw this particular video. And it's really a passive way to attract people as you're going forward. I hope this finds you guys really well. Stay blessed, my friends.